Good morning. Another gray morning this morning. This one has lots of layers in the clouds and it's really pretty. Outside this morning, all the sounds of the birds and the feel of spring. So many birds, you could hear the sound of the doves and the peck of the woodpecker and a variety of other birds. I kept listening for the turkeys. I didn't hear them this morning, but I enjoyed all the sounds of the birds enjoying the day like I was. Let's breathe together. Start with your posture, and if you're on your back, your legs uncrossed, and place your hands on your body, one on your belly and one on your chest. So as you breathe with your whole body, you can feel it and recognize it. And if you're sitting in a chair, rock side to side on your sit bones and then plant them evenly and firmly. Your feet flat on the floor, toes pointing forward and feet hip distance apart. Now lift your chest and tuck your chin gently back towards your neck, straightening the vertebrae, sitting up straight, making space for all the air to flow down to the bottom and out again. Start with an exhale and let the air go and take it all the way down, and as it goes down, your body gently lengthens and flattens, and at the bottom your belly button moves back towards your spinal column. And then allow the inhale to come in, pulling it in through both nostrils, and as you do, the diaphragm moves down, causing the belly to round up, creating space for the air to fill all the way, rounding from the belly to the ribs, all the way up to the collarbones, and then repeating that cycle. Good, a long, whole, deep, whole body breath. The advantage of oxygen into the system and the advantage of releasing the carbon dioxide. Good. Yesterday, I think the day before, we talked about using extra breath to increase the volume of air that you're able to take in and release. And so when you start your breath practice, use the first 2 breaths to take in extra air and let out extra air. And you do it by filling all the way to the top, rounding up, and then at the top taking in 3 short, sharp breaths like this. Then pause for a 2 count, and then gently release all the way to the bottom, and then try the 3 short exhales. And then the pause, just for a 2 count, and then gently pull the air in. Seeing if you can make it gentle. Otherwise, if you exhale, push out all the air and let it rush in immediately, sometimes it causes you to cough. And in that pause, you can allow the breath to come in gently. Try it. And perhaps a good thing to do each morning when we start is to start with the exhale, and then push out the 3 breaths, pause for a 2 count, and then gently inhale and fill all the way to the very top, and then 3 short inhales, pause for a 2 count, and let it go. And doing just 2 of those at the beginning of each breath practice will enable you to build your lung capacity, and then continue a pattern of inhaling through both nostrils, rounding up, pausing for a 2 count, and exhaling and letting the breath go, lengthening and flattening, and the belly button moving back, and then pausing at the bottom for a 2 count. making the exhale longer than the inhale. We've studied so many techniques, and what's so great is to combine them all into one big practice and try as many of them at one time as you can. This morning, let's add the smile on. So that smile, whether it's fake or real, releases chemicals into the body system. And it's said that your brain will think you're having a good time whether you are or not, just by the effort of smiling. And so this morning, let's add smiling onto our breath practice. So we inhale perhaps for a 2 count, pause, exhale for a 4 count, pause, and now on the next breath add the smile. And keep breathing and smiling. And one of the things that we've talked about is how the sigh on an exhale has been shown in research to have a lasting effect beyond when we're practicing. So let's add that to our breath this morning. Inhale for a 2 count, pause, exhale for a 4 count, and as you do, make it a big sigh with a smile. And then inhale again, making the length of the inhale and the exhale fit you. Maybe it's longer than the 2 count. Just make the ratio between the in-breath and the out-breath twice as long on the exhale as you do the inhale. And pause just for a moment at the top and at the bottom. And this morning, smiling, and on that exhale, a big sigh. Not only setting the tone for the day, but taking it with you, because that research showed that the effect continues over the 24-hour time period. So keep breathing, inhaling, pausing at the top, a smile and an exhale on a big sigh, twice as long as the inhale, pausing at the bottom and doing it again. Using that smile and that extended exhale and that pause to create big effects. Today, when you see somebody, smile at them. Give them one of your smiles, a generous gesture. You've got plenty. And breathe and have a great day. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on.